the thing came out, and I called her, and we literally cried on the phone, and then she flew to the US to watch the premiere with me. And I didn't have a TV at the time, so we rented a hotel room that had ABC to watch. Yeah, in order to watch the first episode.
And this was 3 years ago?
That was 3 years ago. Yeah, I only had my laptop, and I couldn't watch ABC live on my laptop. So I was like, "What do we do?" And I was like, "Okay, let's go to a hotel and rent a room and watch it."
Have you told this story before? Because that's an amazing story.
And actually, she came it was a present. The flight was a present from her girlfriend for her birthday.
Yeah.
So she flew her to America as a surprise to come see the premiere of the show.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, amazing.
I love that.
Amazing.
Oh
She's
my
the best. She's like my sister.
And is she in Italy now?
She's in Italy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her name was. I'm not gonna keep her. I call her Sailor Moon because she has very long legs. Do you remember the cartoon?
Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah, I remember.
So I have her in my phone. Say this, Sailor.
So that's what it was. AKA
Yeah.
Sailor Moon was here watching your first episode with you in a hotel room because you didn't have a TV.
Exactly.
That's such an amazing story.
Yeah, I just thought about it. It's crazy thinking about it now. It's like, whoa. But yeah, to answer your question, I was a fan of the show. Were you a fan?
Grace, I watched the beginning with my mom growing up, but then I think I only went to like season 4.
Okay.
And then that was it. So I hadn't watched it in a super long time.
Right.
And did you watch Station 19 before you were on the show?
I did because Alberto was in it.
Oh, that's right. Because were you and Alberto friends before Station 19 started?
No, but we both got hired on the same year, and so everybody was saying like the two people, the Italians that got a job on Shonda, like 2 Shonda shows. Alberto.
I didn't even realize that you got cast basically the same time that Alberto got cast.
Yeah, I got cast on Grey's and you got cast on Station. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and so we had like a couple of events together, and that's how we became friends.
I love that. So that's how you saw the show.
Yeah.
It feels like you've kind of taken Alberto's spot. It's weird.
I know it's weird.
We love you, Alberto.
See a lot. Okay, sorry.
We just got sad.
Yeah.
We don't like that. You had amazing questions. Do you have more? And if not, it's totally fine.
No, it's okay. What are you kind of like hoping for that will happen in season 4?
What do we hope will happen in season 4?
Yeah.
Migo?
Yeah.
I would like to see some, like I think you said, you like me having to like earn your love and respect back. Like we ended with, Maya cheating, and then forgiving, not forgiving, asking for forgiveness and telling you that I loved you, and that's a great way to end. It's very much like wrap it in a bow and tie it. But obviously, I don't know where the show's picking up after that. I don't know if we're together or not together. I know nothing. But if we are, in my head, if our characters are still together at the start of the season, I would love to see Maya have to really win you over.
Foot massages.
Breakfast in bed. I like that that's your thing. You're like, foot massages.
Breakfast in bed.
Like, I think that would lend itself to humor on top of like Maya really having to bust her butt to like be like, I'm sorry.
Right.
But I'm excited to explore our relationship further. And then for Maya, I think I'm just excited to see her like deal with everything. And I don't know what else. I wonder if I'm going to stay captain. There's so many things I wonder because in one script, everything can change. Yeah. And so
things change
fast.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can't keep up. I'm like, wait, what is happening in this script?
What is I supposed to do? No, okay, strange.
Yeah. And sometimes something's supposed to happen, and at the last thing, be like, oh, we cut that scene. Like, I remember when Rigo's character on our show, who I can't even remember his character's name now. Oh, Rigo played Rigo. Rigo, the actor, played Rigo on Station 19. Mm-hmm. And I remember one episode, in the episode, he was going to be alive. And then, something happened, who knows, behind the scenes of trying to negotiate contracts or something, who knows. And all of a sudden we get pages that day that say he's dead. And we're like, what? He died? That was, he's an actor that was working on another show. Right. So I think just because of scheduling, they couldn't make it work. And then he died. And I'm like,
yeah,
and so it was like this casual, like Sullivan walks in and is like, Rigo didn't make it, and then walks out, and we're like our reactions were so authentic because it all was like that's how quickly sometimes things happen on set.
Yeah. Sometimes we shoot stuff and then they change the edit.
Yeah.
After we shot something and change the story, so everything changes a lot.
Everyone has to stay on their toes.
Yeah.
Now, what about you? Besides what you talked about with your character, what would you like to see, even with the show in general, or with because you're going to be, I'm assuming, doing stuff on Grey's and Station 19.
Well, I'm assuming as well because it is still the relationship with my brother. My brother is going through what he's going through right now, so I would love to be a support for him. But also, I'm wondering what my role is going to be, like what my job is going to be, because I don't think it's going to be just focused on our relationship.
It's got to have more than that.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm interested to see what that will be.
It's always a hard question at the beginning of the season because we're kind of so in the dark.
We don't know nothing.
That we're I need some tidbits from the writers for them to at least tell me where we're headed, and then I can be okay, this is what I would like to happen.
Right. But it's also fun because you're surprise! We're dealing with it right now.
It is interesting though that now that I just said it, I was my assumption is oh, we're together, and that might not be the case.
Sure.
We might start the season off and not be in a relationship.
Right. I just thought about that too. Oh my god.
That makes me really sad.
Yeah.
You never know. Mystery.
Good though. I thought the finale was really good.
You like the finale?
Nice. Mm-hmm. Okay, tell us about yourself. What do you like to do in your spare time?
And that's when you were dancing.
I was dancing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was fun though.
Have they ever had you dance on our show? Not our show, but Grace? Because I know you haven't danced on our show.
No.
Would you like to see Stefania dance on our show? I'm absolutely planning that in the writer's head. I'm just so you know, she's a technically trained dancer. Why have they not utilized this yet?
I danced with Jeff. a lot.
For a second, I was like, what do you mean you danced? I'm like, oh, Jeff. Sorry, Jeff, I didn't mean to scare you.
Okay.
Sorry, I just got excited about that.
No.
That's very interesting then. So you're going to specifically go into law next.
What kind of law? Like civil cases or
criminal? I'm hoping to doing the criminal cases.
Criminal cases. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
You love it. There used to be a show on television called Profiler that I used to love growing up. I don't know if you ever saw it, which I know you're not going to get into now because, like you said, it's a different. But if you like that kind of stuff, I remember growing up, it was a fascinating show to watch. So anyways, side note.
Yeah.
What have you been able to do? Oh, sorry?
No, it's fine. What do you want to say?
What have you been able to do during the summer, obviously, because everything shut down and COVID and everything?
To be honest, I've not really done very much because my school still gave us all of our work to do. So I still had all of that to get done, which was a lot because they gave us double the normal amount that we'd get given. But
oh my
really?
God, that's so mean. Shondaland, hi.
Hi, Shondaland.
So yeah,
that's very mean.
Complicated.
Sorry, but you're done with school now. Or you have
I finished in June.
Are you gonna be able to do something fun this summer?
I'm meant to have my cousins coming up in a few weeks, but the cases have started to spike in my area, and so they've stopped people from being able to go to other people's houses, and obviously they'd have to stay over because it's 6 hours travel. So
yeah, fair enough.
hopefully that it can still work, but if not, then I guess I'll wait until next year.
And look at photos of nature.
There's a lot of things too, though, like Zoom calls, and there's a house party app, and there's all these fun things that people are doing now. Like I just did a birthday party for a friend, obviously that was Zoom.
Yeah.
And then we were able to play a ton of different games on our phone together while we were on the Zoom, and we laughed so hard.
I'm gonna just put my phone on charge, so I'm just forget to charge.
Okay. Puta que pariu. I love Brazilian swear words. Did
you just swear?
I did. I'm sorry. It's another language, so it doesn't count.
That is going to be retweeted and reposted like crazy.
I know the swear words. No.
Please don't. Do you not want him to just ask him that too?
No, please, not the swear words.
Don't repost Stefania saying the swear words.
No,
Pretty please the cherry on top.
No, meus Deus.
I love that you just read it and said it. Though. I didn't even think about it.
No.
Anyways, it was great talking to you.
Thank you.
This was awesome. Thanks for your amazing questions.
Yes, and good luck with the rest of your, the rest of your summer and your next school year, but especially with uni. We cannot wait to hear from you when you become a super badass lawyer.
Thank you. I hope so.
So cute.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Little surprise talk and chat.
Yeah, it was very nice.
So sweet and such great questions. Is there anything else you would add to anything? You're
I
good.
don't think so.
That was some good. It was really good questions. They were thorough. They got my brain
Yeah.
thinking, and now
Yeah.
I'm actually worried that our characters might not be together.
I know. I got worried about that too.
Like, yeah. I'm gonna try and like bribe one of the writers to give me some intel.
There you go. I think it sounds like a great idea. Let me know. Text me.
I'll let you know when I find out.
Yes, yes.
Well, I just wanted to do this. Anything you want to add before we, I guess, sign off?
Jake! Ciao!
Jake, is he on here?
Yes!
Should we say hi?
Let's say hi.
Jake, we're bringing you on.
Yes,
you better be
we
dressed.
There you go. Waiting for Jake Borelli.
And I like the hand.
Oh my god!
Hi, Jake!
You guys, I felt like such a creeper because I literally typed "I love you" maybe like 7 times during the last like 30 minutes.
It's so hard because there's so many things going on. I didn't even see it at all. But then she's like, Jake's on.
Yes.
How are you?
Good. Oh my god, Stefania, congratulations!
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, when I read it yesterday, I was literally like swiping through Instagram and I saw the post and I was like, it felt like I got series regular. I was so excited. How was your trip, Danielle? I didn't know you got back. It looks awesome.
My trip, I just got back on Sunday. My trip ended up being 6 weeks. I actually came back for like a day and then left again because I was like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
It's been amazing. I've been in like the most remote, secluded areas, like drinking coffee
gorgeous.
from like campfire and s'mores, and it's
amazing.
so many pictures. I'll share more with you when I see you too. But
Yeah.
every time I've been at your place, you're like, I was like, oh my god, what is that? And you're like, I stitched that. And I made that. And
It's
I
more that
made
I'm like terrified to go to the store, so I'm like, I'm gonna have to make everything myself. What have you been doing, Stefania? How have you been?
I've been good. I've been doing a lot of house stuff as well. Yeah. And then I went on a little trip with some friends for my birthday, which was great.
A camping trip.
Oh, nice.
Like a camping trip, yeah.
Okay.
A very small group of friends.
Oh my god, your guys' storyline last year on 19 was so... I was all about it. I know you know because I gushed over you at table reads every time I saw you. But like, I'm obsessed with it. And so I'm so excited that they're like investing in telling this amazing story. It's so...
Were you pissed at Maya for a little bit?
You know, I can't knock you though. You know what I mean? You're a human being. People make mistakes. Yeah. But and you came back and you apologized, and I'm just curious to see like the aftermath of like how you guys move forward, you know, because you know, who am I to judge whether people move forward or not? I'm just excited to see how, you know.
It is funny how we compartmentalize sometimes.
Yeah.
Like our characters and then us as people, but then it's sometimes that line gets blurred when we're actually doing the scenes.
Yeah.
It was so weird. So
yeah, I could see that.
Yes, congratulations. I can't wait to watch.
Thank you again. And I can't wait to see you soon.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Ciao.
Ciao.
Oh, this was that was awesome. What a surprise.
So good. So good to catch him.
I feel like the positive during all this is that most people are home. So,
exactly.
You just so everyone knows, Stefania is like the biggest fidgeter.
I fidget.
So she's been back here dancing and like doing things with her legs that you guys can't see.
My legs on the desk, and then I move.
Now I know that about you, and it's been so funny because it's been like perfectly off camera.
But and that's like that in between takes.
Yes.
I always do this in between takes. This is me.
Yep.
People are lighting and they're like, stay still. We have to put. And I'm like, sorry. And then I stay still and I put like different. I don't know. What is it called? Why?
I don't feel like it's a nervous thing though, right?
No, I'm just like chilling.
Because yeah, it's not nerves. It's just you. You're not someone that just stands still.
I find it very hard.
But it's funny because you're not like a spastic person either. You're not like all over the place and causing anxiety. You're just like, I gotta keep moving.
Yeah, I'm like grooving. I have a grooving side.
I like it.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone learned so much about you today.
Okay, basta now. Let's do some mystery. Let's do some mystery.
That's it then. We're heading out. I'm so happy we got to sign on. And again, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so excited that we get to have another season. And many, many more to come.
Me too, a lot. Life hug.
Live hugs. Thank you guys so much for joining us. This was so much fun. And thank you, Harriet, for asking all your amazing questions.
Yes, thank you so much.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.